Good morning. U.S. Marshals conducting you know, conducting just a, just want to show you some activity going on in the city. You guys figure it out. I'm not going to give you too many details on it, but it's for you guys to know. This is 1990 Columbus Ave in the city of Boston. Just want to give you a little idea of what's going on. Conducting an investigation. This is one of the Boston housing developments, Doris Venti building. Um, Allegedly, they got one person under arrest. And yeah, maybe looking for more people. I don't cover a lot of these because some of them are a lot of these are ongoing investigations, but this is the elderly building, so you got to at least know what's going on in your elderly building. And this building here, I don't know if you guys are aware of this building. This building has a lot of problems as far as drugs and other stuff going on in there. Um, some say prostitution, some say theft, some say, well, we're not going to go through all the details, but for years, Boston Housing has been neglecting their buildings and letting things go kind of out of control. Good morning there. Now, when the U.S. Marshals get involved, that's usually because you've done something on the on the federal. You see the federal levels because it's something different. Yeah, something a lot different. Can't go through too many. Don't want to give out too much details on that, but
Lima 422 Ocean, or good morning, sir. Did I hear you need us down somewhere?
I do. I need the EDT to make the way down to the main this morning, the day unit.
That'll be me, 422, heading down.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
yeah, lately the mayor have been having a lot of activity at her
And Lima Bay.
house as well. Not too sure what's going on with that.
Home EDT. I have my badge.
So as you know, this is Boston Housing property
Go ahead and have it.
right on Columbus Ave, right where they built this contraption of a bus lane, where they cost the taxpayers about I'll say about $70 million now. It's the price keeps going up. I do a video on why the price keeps going up too.
Okay, I have it.
Well, one of the reasons because the damage that be happening to the lanes in there. There's a lot of activity that cars be crashing into stuff. This is the young lady that was down on the last video I was doing.
I will send the laptop back.
Hey, you gotta check out my YouTube channel. You gotta see what's really on there.
You beat me right to the top of the
You was about to do it. I get people there before they get there.
I'm right there.
Nah, well, that's gonna be on my secondary channel. That's on my secondary channel. All this stuff's coming on my secondary channel for a little while.
It happened from over there. He was over there. I don't know how he made it over here.
Somebody said he got off the bus. Did he get off the bus?
Yeah, he got off the bus flying.
Did he start rolling?
Down there, probably had a few drinks.
Uh huh.
After after that, me and my homegirl sitting there chilling. We wanted somebody to get freaking out. They helped in there.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah.
need help with the ambulance. He kept saying
What you want?
no,
Right.
this and that.
The light that
This,
the West
this,
Street
he
has
did
now, the flashing
this,
yellow and red.
this, he did. But I figured somebody got out of pain or help. Somebody was
Exactly. Yeah. Well, it happens.
one leg that don't look right
Yeah,
off the wall.
I got to the when I pulled up, he was rolling in the street. So I didn't stop recording then though. I waited till he got up. So I thought he was just gonna get an ambulance and leave. But when he started standing over there, saying he didn't want to go nowhere, I'm like, well, damn, they trying to help you.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, yo, they're not gonna arrest you. They can take you home.
Take you home, right? Exactly.
Some people don't realize, oh, I'm not used to being it, but you're like, well, I'm just taking you home. You're not here.
Just gotta swallow your pride and get the help. That's all you gotta do. That's what I would do. But
I'm gonna look at Santa over because I got wanted job. Next time,
yeah, External Affairs Porter or Nessa Porter on YouTube. You got it.
all right.
Alrighty. I try to get more stuff on the. So these are the U.S. Marshals, and you got it's like a task force of people.
I'm not sure if my partner called off on it already, but do we have a transport coming to 1990 Columbus? And so somebody locked them, I'm going to send it down.
But the U.S. Marshals basically are conducting a search warrant. Not too sure to what extent, but they do have one person in custody. Like I said, this is possibly an ongoing investigation. They may have other things they're looking at, so keep our eyes out. Keep our eyes out on this one. And once again, this is one of the buildings that's managed by Boston Housing. And for years, Boston Housing have been neglecting their buildings, whether one way or another. I know for a fact that maintenance services are very slow. So if you call for example, like a clogged tub or something like that, you could take up to 3 or 4 weeks to get your clogged tub fixed. That I know for a fact. I've dealt with several numerous cases of the maintenance department not being, punctual on fixing emergency things. Same thing if you have like no heat or no hot water. They tend to take their time on those things, and I don't know why. Maybe because it's just how they run Boston Housing. I'm not too sure what's going on with that. Bromley Heath has a similar problem where
You're on channel 3, ma'am.
they have a lot of apartments that are deteriorating because of lack of upkeep and lack of maintenance. And I remember back in, well, we'll say we won't say the exact time, but in a few years or several years back, the Mission Hill projects was pretty much bad over there too.
Morning.
It's maybe still on.
Operation is Jake Wagon. Jake Base.
So it's gonna give you a little
Base.
footage of what's going on out here.
So when the wagon logs on, can you make them head down to 1990 Columbus for transport?
So they're calling for a transport over here in 1990 Columbus Ave.
Morning, Joe.
That's where right. I don't know if you guys can see that address. It's right above the door. We'll see how long it takes the wagon to arrive. And just the other day, I did a video of there's a guy who was rolling on the ground, like right over there. It's up there, buddy. This is just for documentation purposes and information purposes. And it's not the first time they've been here. I think they've been here before, if I'm not mistaken. So it won't be the, how you say it won't be the first, won't be the last. This is an elderly building. This is a predominantly elderly building. Most people are 65 years or older. Elderly slash handicap facility.
Dispatch, what's your intention? 6776. Lima 980 Ocean.
Lima 202 Ocean Hill, Cowboy.
Notice a lot of satellite dishes on the what you call that, the balcony or the patio? Well, I guess we call it a balcony. But if you look up, there's quite a few of those going all the way up to the top. Not too sure exactly what they use them for, but DirecTV seem to be most of them. A lot of them seem to be DirecTV.
Echo 44, KT, traffic 17 Augustus. Charlie 425, Ocean North, good morning.
I have a feeling these next couple of weeks, Boston police are gonna have their hands full, doing a lot of stuff.
660 Ocean North.
A lot of stuff going on in the next couple of weeks. So we'll see how well that plays out.
415 Ocean North.
Lima 498 Ocean Hill.
Comes the wagon now. Wagon's just making its way over.
Charlie 22. Good morning. Still be on a code 9, please.
Charlie 22.
And they can't even pull them to the front of the building because of the
Morning, ma'am.
way they design this bus lane. Everybody knows this bus lane is poorly designed,
I have it.
costing taxpayers a lot of money.
Code 9.
That was Charlie 431.
I have it.
Not too sure what he did, but they're taking him away. It's one of many events taking place in the city of Boston. Everybody has the presumption of innocent to be proven guilty. So just because you see them going in handcuffs doesn't necessarily mean that they're guilty of a crime. It just means they're being suspected of committing a crime. ultimately everybody has their day in court. This is one of many events that takes place in the city of Boston. These are like events that you don't see too often, but they do happen. I see them because I know about them. But there's quite a few of these events. Sometimes like up to 10 a day. Yeah, it's a lot of them. I don't really cover a lot of them, but it could be up to 10 of these events a day throughout the city of Boston. Sometimes more. But keep in mind, some are on the state level, some are on the federal level, and some are on the city level. So it all depends.
Numbers 1990. Columbus Ave, back to 813 with 1. Starting my own 61373.
All right, guys. Just want to show you a little activity going on in the city of Boston. They're pretty much clearing up out of here now. Off to the next car.
Off the 202 Alpha.
And they might have 4 or 5 of these lined up in one day. So they do have them scheduled. And they might be off to the next location. You might catch them. Well, I'm not going to say where you might catch them, but you might catch them somewhere else. All right, guys. A little morning activity.